Tastes good?
Komal Dadlani has received help from both Socialab and Startup Chile. A biochemist by trade, it had never crossed her mind to start her own business before this support was available. Now she's the CEO of Lab4u after receiving funding, mentoring, connections and workspace.
Tell me a little bit about Lab4u.
Basically, we want to improve science education in Chile, Latin America, and eventually the world.
And how are you improving it?
So today we are developing technologies to use the phone as a science instrument. Because you see, tablets and smartphones have many built-in sensors, such as GPS, accelerometer, camera, that are normally used for games and navigation, but not for science or education. And we are taking advantage of these sensors to improve a science class, and that way we can empower students to experiment hands-on and help teachers to improve their science classes.
For example, students wanting to test magnetism can make use of a mobile phone's internal compass, which is built in, ready for GPS.
My hand has no magnetism.
So this is an app that you've developed which is on this smartphone.
Yes,
and it can be put on any smartphone.
Yes, it's called Lab4u because it's the physics lab. This is the magnetometer. My hand, no magnetism.
Okay.
And now let's see if you take something that has magnetism, like this phone. And here you see the change in the graph.
Okay. That's telling you how much magnetism.
The magnetometer shows students the strength of an object's magnetic fields. But when they need to, students can swap from a physics app to a biology app with just one small cheap addition.
What you could do is you add a $1 lens to the phone.
Right.
Just a normal lens that you stick it to the camera of the phone, and you can transform this phone in a microscope. This is a simple device with a battery,
Right.
a light. This is a tissue sample, and if you come close, you see the sample.
You see it in detail, so you're turning your smartphone into a microscope.
Yes.
Where would you see Lab4u in, say, 5 years' time?
We believe you need people with a real understanding of science, but to do so, you need a lab. You need scientific understanding, you need curiosity, you need interest, and we want to build that interest. We want to give everyone the opportunity to have a lab in their pockets.
What they're doing here is not just about financial incentives. It's about developing ideas and talents